One of the most damaging and obvious effects of narcissistic abuse is a decline in your physical health. Narcissistic abuse is like a triple whammy of stress, manipulation, and emotional torment. Over time, this unrelenting pressure can start to wear you down physically. From chronic stress to sleepless nights, the physical toll can be pretty severe. Today, we're going to dive into how and why narcissistic abuse affects your health so much. We'll look at why it's crucial to recognize and address these effects. Are you ready for number 1? Developing skin conditions. When you're dealing with narcissistic abuse, the constant stress and emotional turmoil can take a toll on your skin. You might start noticing breakouts like acne, or more serious conditions like eczema or psoriasis popping up out of nowhere. Even your hair might start falling out, and hives could appear as your body reacts to the stress. This chronic stress can even speed up aging, making you look older than you are, with issues like premature wrinkles and rosacea becoming more common. Dr. Gabor Mate, a renowned expert on the mind-body connection, often says that the body bears the burden of unresolved stress. Listen closely. Think of setting boundaries as your best anti-aging cream. It might just save you a fortune on skincare products. Let's talk about number 2, increased blood sugar levels. When you're constantly dealing with a narcissist, it's like your body is stuck in fight or flight mode 24/7, and guess what? That stress cranks up your blood sugar levels. Dr. Robert Sapolsky, a stress expert, mentions that prolonged stress can lead to increased blood sugar levels, making you more prone to diabetes. It's like the narcissist is not only stealing your peace, but also raising your blood sugar for free. Keep this in mind. Dr. Robert Sapolsky suggests that managing stress is crucial to keeping your blood sugar in check. Let's move on to number 3, cortisol imbalance. Dealing with narcissistic abuse keeps you in a constant state of stress, and this can throw off your cortisol levels. Cortisol is your body's main stress hormone, and when you're under constant emotional pressure, your body starts to produce too much or too little of it. Dr. Bessel van der Kolk, a trauma expert, points out that chronic stress leads to cortisol imbalances, causing all sorts of inflammation in your body. It can make you feel achy and tired, and even cause more serious health issues over time. Let me teach you something. Incorporate regular physical activity into your routine. Exercise helps regulate cortisol production and can improve your overall mood and energy levels. Now let's continue to number 4, neurological disruptions. Living with a narcissist is like having a non-stop alarm blaring in your head, and it's no wonder your brain is throwing a tantrum. All that stress and anxiety can mess with your neurological wiring, leading to headaches, migraines, and, in really bad cases, even seizures. Dr. Judith Orloff, a psychiatrist who specializes in dealing with toxic people, often says that emotional abuse can hijack your brain, leading to neurological disruptions. So, if you find yourself popping painkillers like candy, you can blame it on the narcissist. Take note of this. Incorporate stress relief techniques like mindfulness, meditation, or yoga into your daily routine. These practices can help soothe your nervous system and reduce the intensity of neurological symptoms. You shouldn't miss number 5, high blood pressure. When you're stuck in a cycle of narcissistic abuse, the stress you're dealing with, it can seriously affect your blood pressure. Stress hormones make your blood vessels tighten up, which forces your heart to work harder to pump blood through your body. Dr. Bruce McEwen, a stress researcher, notes that chronic stress leads to prolonged high blood pressure. Over time, this can put you at risk for more serious health problems like heart disease and stroke. So it's not just about feeling stressed. Your body's reaction to that stress can put your heart under pressure. Let me give you a tip. Reduce your consumption of caffeine and alcohol, as they can raise blood pressure. Opt for water or herbal teas and practice moderation when it comes to alcohol. Are you still up for number 6? Dehydration. Dealing with a narcissist is like running a marathon in the desert without water. No wonder you're feeling dehydrated. When you're under constant stress, your body can't keep up with staying hydrated. Dr. Kelly McGonigal, a health psychologist, says that chronic stress disrupts the body's ability to regulate hydration. So if you're constantly feeling thirsty and low on energy, it might be time to look at your stress levels. Let me give you some advice. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. Keeping a water bottle with you can help remind you to stay hydrated and adding hydrating foods like fruits and vegetables to your diet can also help. Let's keep it moving to number 7. Autoimmune disorders. When you're under constant stress from narcissistic abuse, it can shake up your immune system. Dr. Andrew Weil, a leading expert on integrative medicine, explains that chronic stress can exacerbate autoimmune disorders by confusing the immune system. It's like your body's defense system gets all mixed up and starts fighting against itself instead of protecting you. This can lead to all sorts of health problems, making you feel even more run down and sick. So the stress you're dealing with isn't just emotional, it's also messing with your body's ability to keep itself healthy and balanced. Here comes number 8, menstrual irregularities and erectile dysfunction. When you're constantly stressed out from dealing with narcissistic abuse, it can mess with your body's functions. Dr. Elizabeth Lombardo, a psychologist, says that chronic stress can wreak havoc on hormonal balance, leading to menstrual issues. For men, stress can also affect sexual health, contributing to erectile dysfunction. The ongoing emotional strain can make it hard for your body to function normally, impacting everything from your menstrual cycle to sexual performance. Consider this helpful tip. Consult with a healthcare provider to address specific health issues. For women, a gynecologist can help manage menstrual irregularities, while men may benefit from seeing a urologist or sexual health specialist. Moving on to number 9, cancer risk. When you're dealing with the constant stress from narcissistic abuse, it can seriously weaken your immune system. Dr. Suzanne Danhauer, a researcher on stress and cancer, points out that prolonged stress can weaken the immune system, reducing its ability to fight off cancer. Normally, your immune system helps protect you from things like cancer by detecting and destroying these harmful cells. But when you're under ongoing stress, your immune system isn't as effective, making it harder for your body to catch and eliminate those potential threats. Listen closely. Regularly visit your healthcare provider for checkups and screenings. Keeping up with medical appointments can help detect any risk of cancer early and ensure you get the proper treatment. Finally, we're down to number 10, gastrointestinal disorders. When you're constantly stressed out because of narcissistic abuse, it can mess with your digestive system. Dr. Mark Hyman, a functional medicine expert, says that chronic stress can disrupt gut health, leading to a host of gastrointestinal issues. It can lead to issues like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, which causes cramping, bloating, and changes in bowel movements. It can also trigger acid reflux, where stomach acid leaks into your esophagus, making you feel heartburn and discomfort. Your gut is super sensitive to stress, so when you're dealing with emotional turmoil, it can show up as painful and uncomfortable digestive problems. Keep this in mind. Adopt a balanced diet with plenty of fiber, fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins. Avoid trigger foods that worsen digestive issues, such as spicy foods, caffeine, and high-fat items. Eating smaller, more frequent meals can also help. In the end, narcissistic abuse isn't just a mental strain, it's a serious hit to your physical health too. The ongoing stress and emotional turmoil can mess with nearly every part of your body, leading to all kinds of health issues that often need both medical and psychological help to sort out. Recognizing these impacts is a crucial first step in healing, and it underscores how important it is to get the right support and care if you're dealing with this kind of abuse. Remember, taking care of yourself is key to starting your recovery journey.